EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. And off we go here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week, Mike, and we asked him, we said, can you put your finger on what went wrong last week for what was a pretty rough outing? And he said, if I'm being honest, I didn't have my best week of practice. I practiced much better this week, and I'm expecting it to carry forward into the game. He can continue to get better. They can show that they can win when he doesn't have his best stuff. He plays a cleaner game. This is going to be a tough team to beat.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down. Again, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop up. That would be no gain on the screen.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like 3rd down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up 4th down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance.
And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's 3rd and 2.
63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. On play action, Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Bateman is the motion man. Now the first carry for King Henry. And this one's not going to help the cause. He is going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, and he is going to go down. They sack him to end the 1st quarter. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Cooper to Gene, deep to return. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
First down, Eagles. 63, 63, 63.
Throwing is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down. To throw is Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. That his first touchdown this year.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this game with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 13.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. From the gun, Jackson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 34-yard line. Hold on, ready? Ready? Shut up!
Jackson now on 2nd down, and they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Hurts now. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts will try it again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To the air again. Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Hurts again. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd down. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Here's Jackson. Flowers with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards, and this one is blocked. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Ezekiel Elliott, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we head up to the Motor City, check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Jared Goff, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Mike Evans with a touchdown catch from Baker Mayfield. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these 2 sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no run back here. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the option, they give it to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran, Aguilar. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Once again, it's Barkley. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He has been used often in the passing game, and as a result, it's going to be a new record. That last catch, he has set the NFL standard most receptions by a running back in a single season. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. got Jalen Hurts on second down. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to go now to begin this fourth quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Back at the 49-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable third and short. Bateman is the motion man. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a fourth down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, it's Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To throw is Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To the air again. Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This defense backed up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football. The quarterback, it's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31.
Aguilar goes off in motion. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards.
To throw is Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. That is brought in at the 10. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. Here's 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? 73, 70,
Again, Hurts. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts will try it again. Backs to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Hurts again. He's going to tuck it and go. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. Hurts to throw. There he goes again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.